Hey guys, and welcome to The Real Road. This is part 2 of our weirdest moments on set, where people have written in to tell us some of the weirdest moments they've experienced on set. And this week you're going to hear mine. So we heard Grace's last week, and now you're going to hear my really weird moment on set, which was really, really weird. And, well, you know, I'll let you guys judge it when you hear it. Anyway, here we go. Okay, so Connor says, getting all tongue-tied when Kate Beckinsale introduced herself and said, "Hi, I'm Frank, but my name is not Frank, it's Connor." Oh, you said, "Hi, you're Frank." He said, "Hi, I'm Frank, but your name's not Frank, it's Connor." She said, "Nice to work with you, Frank," and walked on. Still don't know where Frank came from. Connor, where did Frank come from? Hi, Frank! I'm forever going to call you Frank now, Connor. Whenever you message me.
Sorry, Frank.
Right, next one.
Right, okay. Richard. West Side Story. Buggered my knee jumping a fence onto stage for the fight scene.
Oh dear.
Ouch.
Yeah.
I was meant to win the fight, needless to say I collapsed partway through.
The show must go on, Richard.
It does. What does my counterpart decide to do? Win the fight? No. He throws himself onto the floor where I was meant to, then crawled off.
I mean, I admire the dedication into the plot line.
You can feel the panic from the other person, can't you? Just, I must hit the floor. There's
That's
nothing
hilarious.
else I can do.
And then I'm supposed to be the dead one.
This must happen.
I mean, that's one way to cover.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before you read your next one, I'm gonna do mine.
Okay.
This is. Okay.
I'm ready.
Right, so I was on set for a film that I'm in, but I was helping out because it's indie film, so some days you just help with other things on the set. So I was helping the second AD, I think it was, and we were doing like an intro sequence for a horror film, which is very, very gory. And there was essentially one scene that we had to do where there was a lot of like dead, naked bodies that had been scalped on the floor. And like, bless him,
Okay.
the guy that was first AD was sort of like, "I don't know where to look." So I was like, "I'll deal with it." And like, nudity doesn't really bother me that much, so I was just like, "I'll deal with the naked people." And there was like 12 of them, all like naked men, women, just lots of really naked people covered in blood from like the head down the shoulders. Anyway, we did that scene. We did a couple more with them, and then when it came to the end of the day to wrap, one of the guys who we've been working with came up and was like, "Can I have a photo with you?" And I was like, "Oh, okay." So somewhere in the world there is a picture of me with a guy completely naked with his arm around me like this. Now, it doesn't sound too bad, but it gets worse because when he asked me, I was helping to clean up, so I'm also holding I'm also holding baby wipes and a kitchen roll.
Standard.
So somewhere out there's a picture of me with a scalped naked man holding baby wipes and kitchen roll.
What
I'm
else?
sure it'll resurface someday when my career takes off.
Lovely.
Yeah, although it was lovely working with you if you're watching. Please keep that photo to
Send
yourself.
it to us.
No!
If you are
Never.
watching. Please.
I think it's time
Send
for someone
it to
else's.
us.
Let's go to somebody else's.
It's just not time. Please. Please send us that wonderful gift of an image.
Don't.
Thank you. Public appeal.
Don't do it.
Spread the
Don't
word.
do it. Alright, let's do another one.
Okay. Adrian. I'd learned 8 pages of dialogue for a major feature film. Well done. When I turned up, they gave me a costume that I'd not tried on in the fitting. It didn't fit. They then sat around and rewrote all of the scenes in another language.
Oh my God.
I was the only English person in the room. The new 2-page script was shot 3 times with 3 cameras in about 20 minutes. And that was it.
Oh, bless you, Adrian. That's really hard.
That's terrible. I can feel the stress. Feel the stress.
Well, I mean, I hope it was maybe at least another language you spoke or could understand.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if it was just like, "Hi, so you're going to do this in like Finnish or Russian?" Because
Finnish
I wouldn't
is
even
hard.
know when to start, how to pronounce that.
Yeah.
Like, oh, yeah, that's a tricky one.
Just if in doubt, if it's Russian, duh. No, everything else is fine.
Yeah.
Just duh.
Yeah, what she said. Right.
Vodka. Done. Smashed it.
Okay, Matt being straddled by a cameraman on a bed to get that shot.
Yeah, we've all been there. The straddling. Oh, the
That's
straddling.
hilarious. I once
man.
had a cameraman have to chase me through the woods. Sorry, Josh, I'm going to tell this story. He had the camera on a Ronin and was running after me. And I had to run fast, so I was supposed to be like scared for my life. And I was ducking and diving between trees, and I went underneath this branch, and he went underneath this branch spectacularly fast, but as he went down, he forgot how how long the rodent was, and the camera went boom into the floor, and he just like went psh,
Oh my god.
like literally directly head over heels. I'm sorry, Josh.
Ow.
When you got the shot in the end, but it was like
That's-
third time lucky we got it, and it was a good shot. So
That counts.
I admire your dedication. But again, I'm
man.
sorry. How many more have we got? Okay, right, you do that one.
Okay. Martin. This is a long one. This is a longie.
Okay.
Okay. Although I was acting, I was also producing. And as such, you have to take responsibility when injuries happen.
Oh no.
So when an actor in a gimp suit is being attacked by a zombie, determined to rip open the gimp's stomach and then go mouth first into pull out the fake intestines planted under the suit
Martin, what were you doing?
and feel something between his teeth that seems not to want to come away as easily as they might have expected, and the gimp is screaming really realistically. Well, it is shortly after that you end up looking at a part of the actor's anatomy that you really don't expect to be looking at, and A, wondering if a trip to A&E is required, and B, hoping it was caught on the first take because you can't ask them to go again now. So much.
Martin! Oh my god, that is a weird on-set moment.
There's zombie and gimps. I mean, that's enough. And then there's the extra.
Yeah.
The anatomy,
The anatomy and like in the middle of the intestines, like wiggling out.
So much. Thank you. I can't.
That's definitely qualifies
There's
as a weird on-set moment.
Personal favourite, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think I'm with you on that one. That's
oh my
that's
God.
definitely what it is.
That's amazing.
Okay.
I want to print that. I'm going to print that.
Okay, we've got... Right, this is the last one.
Okay.
Okay, so Victoria says, age 19, I sat next to another SA off set and we got chatting about work. I asked if he had done many films and he said a few. I reassured him that you get used to the waiting around and we shared musings over the excellent catering van offerings. It wasn't until I walked away that my overly excited young colleagues, there we go, can't speak this morning. My overly excited young colleagues pointed out that I just had lunch with Colin Firth, who was unrecognisable with a wig and beard on for St. Trinian's too.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
That is brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant.
That is
You reassured
amazing.
Colin Firth.
Oh.
Good on you. I mean, I feel like you should be proud of that. That's
is
brilliant.
good.
That's actually literally brilliant.
Amazing.
And Colin Firth is cool, but he did look really like fun in that wig.
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well. I mean,
Oh,
him and
man.
St. Trinian's just made me laugh my head off.
He's
in
just
general.
hilarious.
He's not a side you expect to see of Mr. Darcy.
Mm.
No.
Oh, sorry. Any mention of Mr. Darcy?
Mr. Darcy.
Oh.
Fabulous! Oh my god, thank you guys so much for sending in your weird moments.
So many.
I've really enjoyed reading those. That's been a lot of fun. We would like to do another video in the future based on actor problems. So if you have any like random weird or funny actor problems, preferably like the more amusing and the less snarky, I'd love you to either drop them in the comments or PM me on Instagram or Twitter so that everyone else can't see them. And that's my Twitter handle just here at the bottom. I'm totally gonna add that later, but
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
We're acting. It's over here.
and just for the fun, here's Grace's. Yeah, that's Grace's.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, thank you very much for joining us for this rather amusing episode. Grace, thank you for coming
Thank
and being
you
a
for
part of
having
it.
me.
It's been fun. Go and follow Grace. She's fabulous and she's doing wonderful acty things as
Oh.
well. Yeah, oh my god, it's been a blast, and I feel like people have had a lot of really awkward moments on set now.
So I can
Right.
only see zombies and gimp
Zombies
masks
and
now.
anatomy.
It's just so much.
I just see intestines and anatomy.
Oh.
And on that note, I think we need to go.
Have a great day.
Bye.